Hello everyone, welcome to my channel IGCSE and GCSE Maths School. This channel posts videos on mathematics for you to pass a variety of examinations such as Cambridge, Edexcel IGCSE, GCSE, SAT, CAT and PSAT, NMSQT and such other parallel examinations, right? Now today's video is on upper bound and lower bound of a product of two corrected values. Upper bound and lower bound of product of two corrected values, right? Now we have learned, in the last video we discussed how to find the upper bound and lower bound of sum of two corrected values. Now today we are going to learn how to find the upper bound and lower bound of product of two corrected values. Then we have learned before how to find the sum of how to find the upper bound and lower bound of a single corrected value. By using the formula upper bound equals corrected value plus degree of accuracy over 2, lower bound equals corrected value minus degree of accuracy over 2. Right. Now today we are going to see how to find the upper bound and lower bound of the product of two corrected values in this video. Right. Now upper bound of product of two corrected values is equal to the product of the two upper bounds of the two corrected values. Then the upper bound of the product of corrected values is equal to the product of the upper bounds of the corrected values. Upper bound of the product of corrected values is equal to the product of the upper bounds of the corrected values. The lower bound of product of corrected values is equal to the product or lower bounds of the corrected values. Then lower bound of product of corrected values is equal to the product of the lower bound of the corrected values. Then formula for finding the upper bound of product of corrected values is upper bound of product equals product of upper bounds of the corrected values. Then formula for lower bound of a product of corrected values is the product, a lower bound of product of two corrected values is equal to the product of the lower bounds of the two corrected corrected values. Right. Now then that is how we find the upper bound and lower bound of product. And then the range of the product. The range of the product is less than or greater less than or equal to then product of the corrected values, product of the actual values equals or greater than the lower bound of product and less than the upper bound of the product of corrected values. Actual range is written as actual product greater than or equals the lower bound of the product and less than the upper bound of the product. Right. Now that is what is on the board. Now see, lower bound of product equal product of upper bound of product is equal to product of upper bounds. Lower bound of product is equal to product of lower bounds. Then the range of product equals lower bound product, the actual product greater than or equals to lower bound of product at less than upper bound of product. Right. Now we have taken an example here. They say here A equals 0.25 to correct A equals 0.25 to 2 decimal places and B equals 0.0 to 1 decimal place. Right? They have corrected first one is corrected to 2 significant figures, second one is corrected to 1 decimal place. Then find the upper bound of AB. AB means product of A and B. Product means multiplication, right? Okay. When the answer that you get after multiplying two quantities is called the product, right? Then and calculate upper bound and calculate lower bound of AB and the range of AB, right? Now you start to do this example, right? Then we write first of all upper bound of A upper bound of AB equals upper bound of A multiplied by upper bound of B. Upper bound of B. So that is how we find the upper bound of A into B, A multiplied by B. You multiply the upper bound of A by upper bound of B, right? That is what is meant by the product of upper bounds. Okay, right? Multiply the product of the two upper bounds to get the upper bound of the product, right? Now we need to find now upper bound of A. We need to find the upper bound of B. We will find that like this: upper bound. Upper bound equals how much? Corrected value plus degree of accuracy over 2. Then we substitute corrected value of A. Then we will calculate A for A upper bound equals corrected value of A 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, 0.25, right? Then degree of accuracy of A, that is to two significant figures. Then second significant preceding 0 is not significant figure. The first significant figure is this one. This is the second significant figure, that is 5. Then second significant becomes when you find the degree of accuracy when it is given in to be used in the degree when you to find the degree of accuracy to be used in the upper bound and lower bound formula. When the degree of accuracy is given in significant figures, you have to go to place value of the significant figure. What is the place value of this 5? This is the second significant figure. The place value of the second significant figure is how much? 0. Second decimal place. Second decimal place means correct value 0.01. We have learned that in one of the previous videos. Okay. Then divide by 2. Right, I have done a video to find the upper bound and lower bound of decimals. Go to that video in the playlist. Rounding of an upper bound and lower bound. In the playlist, that is the title of the video. That is the name of the playlist. By rounding of an upper bound and lower bound. Go to the playlist and see. You get a video in with the title finding upper bound and lower bound of the numbers corrected to decimals. Go to that and see, right? You will learn all these things, right? When the second significant figure is the second decimal, then degree of accuracy that must be taken 0.01, right? Okay. Now, if you simplify this, you get how much? 0.05. You get this one 0.255. 0.255. Okay. Now, then upper bound of B. Then upper bound equals corrected value plus corrected value plus degree of accuracy of the second of B. What is the degree of accuracy of the second B? Second one is 1 decimal place. 1 decimal place here is also what? What is the case? Here is also first decimal, second. Right. Correct 1 decimal place. 0.2. Correct 1 decimal place. Then correct 1 decimal place 0.2. Then 1 decimal place means 0.1 is the degree of accuracy. Then divide by 2. Then this one here, corrected value 0.2, 0.2. Then plus degree of accuracy 0. As I told you a while ago, 0.1 divided by as it is correct 1 decimal place, right? 0.1 is the degree. Then put it here, then you get 0.1 0.25. Okay. Then what do? You substitute into this one. Upper bound of the product A and B is equal to the upper bound of A multiplied by upper bound of B. Upper bound of A is 0.255. Then multiplied by 0.25. Right. We will multiply. We will multiply. Okay. Then we will multiply 0.255 into 0.25. Okay, 25 times 5. 25 times 5 is how much? 125. Out of 125, put 5. 12 is left. 25 times 5. Again 125 plus 12. Plus 12, 130, 537. 13 is left. Then 25 times 2 is 50. 50 plus 13, 63. This is one. How many decimal places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 decimal places. Therefore, 0 here. And put. You have to keep 5 decimal places in that. And the sum of the decimal places in the numbers that have been multiplied must be kept in the answer. Right now, answer will be 0.06375. So that is the upper bound of A and B. Upper bound of AB. Then upper bound. Then we need lower bound. Lower bound of AB equals what? Lower bound of product equals product of the lower bounds of A and B. Right. Then lower bound A into lower bound of B. Right. Okay. Now we will do. Now lower bound. Now lower bound. Okay. We will find the lower bounds of the two numbers. What is the lower bound? How is the lower bound formula? Lower bound equals lower bound of single corrected value equals corrected value minus degree of accuracy of 2. That's the principle. Then we'll find by using this formula. We'll find the lower bound of A and lower bound of B. Right. Now A. Right. Then lower bound equal corrected value of A 0.25. 0.25. Then minus. Then degree of accuracy of A. That is, then this A value of A 0.25 has been written to two significant figures. Then they have to go to second significant figure. Second significant figure is 1, 2, this 5. If on this preceding zero is not a significant figure. If there are significant figures are counted from the left side, therefore 1, 2. This 5 is the second significant figure. Second significant figure is in the second decimal place. Therefore, degree of accuracy is 0.01. 0.01 then divided by 2. Right. Now that will be how much then? Then this is 0.05. Then this will be 0.255. This is the lower bound. This is the lower bound of A. Then you go to this is the this is after deducting 0.245. Sorry, not 55. Right. Okay. Then lower bound of A, B. Then B, the lower bound equals what? Corrected value of B is how much? Corrected value of B of how much? 0.2. 0.2. Then minus corrected value of this one is first decimal place. That is to first decimal place is decimal 1. First decimal place means 0.01 is the corrected value. Then 0.01. First decimal place 0.1. 0.1 divided by 2. That is the. Let's go to video rounding of numbers to decimals. In the playlist rounding off and upper bound and lower bound in my channel, and watch that video. Then you will get good insights into this what we call degrees of accuracy. Right. Okay. Then right. Then take 0.01 divided by 2, then it will be 0.05. Then deduct from this one. This one will be then 0.155. Okay, 0.15, right? Okay, 0.15. Okay. Now you found the lower bound, upper bound of A and B and substitute into this one. Then lower bound of A is how much? Lower bound is 0.245 into lower bound of B is how much? 0.15. Then you have to multiply this. We will multiply 0.245 into 0.015. Right? Okay. Now you multiply 15 times 5, 75. 7 is left. 15 times 4, 60. 60 plus 7 is 67. Then 15 times 2 is 30. 30 plus 15 times 5 is 75. 5 put 7 is left. Then 15 times 4 is 60. 60 plus 7 is 67. Then 6 is left. Then 15 times 2 is 30. 30 plus 6 is 36. Now keep the decimals. Then they are all together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 decimal places in the numbers multiply. Therefore, you have to keep 5 decimal places in the answer. But there are only 4 numbers. You put a 0 and like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Okay. This is the answer. Right. This is what the lower bound of A product of AB. 0, 3, 6, 7, 5. Right. Okay. Now we are going to write the range, lower bound, upper bound. Then range. The range will be like this. Range of range of AB. Range of AB you write how? Range of AB you write how? You write like this. Actual AB, actual product of AB greater than or equals lower bound of AB less than upper bound of AB. Always range is greater than or equals lower bound less than upper bound. Every range is there. Whether it's this range of sum, range of product, range of division, range of difference, range of what we call one particular number, whatever it is, always greater than or equals lower bound less than upper bound. Right. So that is how you find the upper bound, lower bound, and the range of the product of two corrected values. So that is the end of today's videos. I remind you to be with me, be with us, be with the channel, and gain the best use of these videos, and ultimately subscribe the channel and like, share, and comment on the videos. Thank you so much for watching until end. And I'm uploading another video tomorrow. It's an interesting video tomorrow, and watch that video also. And until tomorrow, say goodbye to you and wish you good luck. Right? Thank you.